Hello everyone, MFPallytime here, and welcome back to Rogue Legacy 2. If you're watching this video right now, if everything goes well, I should still be live for a little bit longer if you're seeing this right as the video goes up over on Twitch for our charity live stream. So if you see this, finish the video, come over and say hi. We should be in the last few hours, the last couple hours of the charity stream, and hopefully it's going well. I really hope so. Today we're playing the Duelist, a character that might be inspired by Dark Souls a little bit, if I dare say so. The Duelist has a combat roll that allows them to negate all damage for a quick second. Immunity frames. Ooh, and I put pizza on that guy's face. There have been some pretty cool additions to this class since it's been added, but let me show you the other part first. We have a horizontal, like, swing and then a stab. And these two attacks are effectively different attacks. So there is a cooldown in between my swings on the ground. This is as fast as I can attack, but if we do a falling horizontal swing into a poke, well, those are two separate attacks, so there's no attack cooldown on that, and I could just rocket those out. Then, if we do the combat roll, you then get an instant crit when you backstab the enemy. So if you can time all of this right, if you can fall, attack, roll, attack, you can do some seriously big burst damage on the Duelist. And you may not even have to do all that extra stuff in this first castle area. We may just have to do some basic swings or end up just rolling into enemies and backstabbing them. 52 damage is a pretty decent amount. I don't think it's going to be one-shotting anything as we go in here, but just wanted to point out some of the cool things you could do on this character when we get started. We're playing as Sir Gordon with no negative or positive traits. The main goal for this run here is going to be unlocking the ability to wear the Scholar chest. Last episode we did buy it, but we are not able to equip that just yet. We needed level 30 to buy the next encumbrance limit increase, and it's gonna cost $1,710 for this bad boy, so that's pretty expensive. If I don't want to waste some money, one thing we could easily do here is get Study Hall. This is going to increase our intelligence, up our spell damage a little bit, but also make it so, well, I guess it's not chicken right now. Candy that we find inside of the castle will heal us for a little bit more HP. Everyone's eating pizza. Do I have a trait, or is everyone just celebrating the pizza girl being in town? We're going to do a normal castle run. We have beaten the first boss, so we're not in the hyperbolic time chamber training for that anymore. That has been done. However, what hasn't been done, I think, is actually securing all of the silver chests inside of the starting castle area. So I don't think the beginning castle is going to be particularly challenging for us to full clear, but we might get some rewards along the way. Last episode, we cleared out this vine, put that guy's face on the wall. Let's see if he has anything else to say. So, you're next in line to sign the contract. Everything in the name of duty, I presume. Never stop to think of what you might be losing. Well, if you're looking for treasure, you can find the king's children first. You can get through these doors. You can't get through these doors otherwise. I've tried. I don't think that's anything new. I thought maybe he might be cheering us on a little bit, but looks like we're not that lucky. So 43 HP are what the candy is going to be restoring. Wow, we found that boss room really, really fast. I kind of wish there was a mod where I could just keep challenging bosses. Do we do increased backstab damage in general? Like, that's 38 damage. Let me see if I can get behind this guy. Yeah, keep looking over here. You're doing great. You're doing great. Throw your thing. Perfect. No, still 38 damage. Okay. We do have our first chest of the run. That is going to bring our total up to 400 as we're first breaking into the first few areas of the castle. A lot of destructible objects here. I'm super surprised by the amount of chicken we've been gathering so far. Of course, I've been at full health and don't need any of it, and it's reskinned as candy right now, I guess, if we're trying to be specific. But normally I feel like I'm scrounging for that stuff and never finding it. Meanwhile, we get one upgrade and they start to throw every piece of candy in the game at me. The window you have to actually deal that increased damage after the roll is pretty short. One thing we can do though is I did a dash there into a roll with the intention of just trying to maneuver around a little bit more. Oof. Oh, I fell on a spike. Maneuver around a little bit more with that forward momentum that the lunge gives. And there doesn't really seem to be a reason to not just kind of fall into the default of trying to do this often. Because the roll comes back so fast. It's not like the deflect from the Valkyrie that we took a look at a few videos ago. The combat roll is just kind of here. It's just kind of available. It does have a 1 second cooldown if you miss something, but like even in a situation like that, I can roll into that enemy, get the immunity frame, deal damage while still in the air, and then fall down with like no repercussions. We have Achilles Shield for 25 resolve, or the War Drum for 45. I don't know what either of these items do. I'm really rusty on the effects of these, so let's try this. We won't lose any of our effective HP. While above 50% health, deal 10% more spell and weapon damage. Perfect. We hit even harder, as if we weren't one-shotting enemies already most of the time. Now, especially with that backstab, we're gonna be good to go. 2 daggers in the next room. A couple pokes of the sword is all it takes to pretty much remove them from existence. We can use the spikes as a quick elevator up to the top of the room to find ourselves another chest. Man, I wish I had 1 gold. That would be a really satisfying number. Huge room here. So there has to be... There's a secret somewhere. There's gotta be. Is it here? No, it's not the floor. Unless I can just phase through one of these walls, I'm gonna try to just run up. I'm not seeing any noticeable cracks anywhere. Huh. No idea, but it looks like such a huge room on the map. Very, very strange. Not sure if anything was actually accessible in there. You think a little bit of fire down at the bottom of a pit is gonna stop me, dude? Give me this chest. Give me that gold. Oh no, oh no. Yeah, we're fine, we're fine. Nothing to worry about. Whoa, look at all of the pumpkins in this room. Here, I'm gonna try a sick move versus that guy. Dodge through him, just to dodge through to the other side and attack with extra damage. I think one thing they've really nailed on this class is just the sound effect from that backstab attack too, or effectively what I'm equating to be a backstab. We don't actually have to stab anyone in the back, but that critical hit after we roll is so satisfying. They really nailed it in the sound design department. Big swinging pendulums in the middle of the room. Decent dodge there into a good attack. Something I just noticed, our siphon rune is healing us for 2 HP instead of the 1 it previously used to heal from. That is a great example of our entire account scaling up a little bit higher, and that siphoning rune getting even more valuable. I love those small little, it's like just a little roll in the air and then you cancel it to immediately go into a swing. The Duelist is feeling really powerful, really glass cannony. But if you're good with your immunity frames, if you can get the roll down, actually avoiding damage is pretty easy. And the roll itself does damage as well. I haven't fully been utilizing those additional attacks we get while we're falling because quite simply it hasn't really been necessary up to this point. Good critical hit on the one in the corner as we clear out the rest of those guys. We did take a little bit of damage there for nothing, by the way. This is a super intimidating room with this really tricky puzzle in the middle, but not a single chest to be found. I don't think this is a secret. I don't see anything on the wall that we can actually break. I'll do a little lightning up there just to double check, but nothing. This area does continue down to the southeast. A few jousters as we venture in. Ooh, did not one-shot that one. That was kind of scary. Wasn't ready for that. By the way, I know these full clears are not everyone's cup of tea with the, you know, the kind of Rogue Legacy content you're looking for. I don't think we're going to do too many more full clears of the castle. In fact, this might be the final one. After this, we're going to start teleporting to Axis Mundy and really start chipping away at that progression next. Although I will say that zone in general, I usually have an easier time just getting a hang of. It is pretty easy to skip a lot of the content in Axis Mundy, but, you know, I'm going to make sure we're actually, you know, killing stuff and clearing it. The most important thing for me is making sure that we find as many silver chests as humanly possible. Yes, at this point, getting gold's nice. I always like gold. Gold's okay. What is this? A Tesla spike. This would replace our spell. That is better because our spell kind of sucks. This, however, is a projectile that we could throw out against a wall that will radiate. Oh, can we do a good thumbnail here? Whack! Whack! That'll radiate damage as it hits a wall. Actually, really, really good against certain bosses as well. That first estuary that we took down last video, if you want to see our boss fight on our mage, we could have gotten a shit ton of damage if we had that as our spell. Oh, my hands won't stop shaking. My skin is full of prickles, and my heart is bumping. Oh, I feel alive again. A man, nay a rat, nay a man rat came crawling to me the other day with information. In return for an official pardon and some trifling gifts, he revealed everything he knew about the secret rebellion. He is giving me everything I need to know. Letters, transcripts, memos, and more. I cannot comprehend how something this big slipped past our spies. But none of that matters. All that matters is that a war is coming, and I'm the only estuary that knows of it. My chance to show my worth has finally arrived. I must stay calm and read these documents carefully. No one else can know of this. I will not let anyone take my glory away. Well, you're dead now. So, maybe someone did take it. Oh, some pretty good burst damage there. Look at that. The falling swing, the stabby swing, the roll into a backstab. That's literally the combo, and I just pulled it off against a real enemy. That feels good. Well, that is a... Oh, excuse me. That is not a full clear. I'll be right back. We have to go up from this location. Might find a little bit more. Ooh, nice one shot as we begin, but... unfortunate that I took some damage immediately after. Our health is looking super good. So even taking a few hits here and there with that extra regen, I mean, we doubled our regen. Think about it that way. We had some lifesteal before, or I guess life on kill before. That's a full clear. We did it. The castle is done. And this is probably going to be the last of our castle full clears. Didn't actually see any challenge rooms this time around though, which is a little disappointing. Anyway, meet you guys over on the eastern side and we'll start chipping away at Axis Mundy. You know what? I wasn't going to buy this earlier. We had a lot of money last run. I'm going to dedicate this 1750 to having this as our teleport. This is a defining moment for our playthrough. We're going to pretty much start every run from here moving forward. So we are getting 12 gold per pickup instead of 10. We're back down to 300 gold so far, which obviously is not a lot, but there is a lot to find here in Axis Mundy. Unfortunately, we have a really big elite, but hey, you know what? We have a new ability. Let's throw a couple of those into the floor, and that elite won't even know what hit him, unfortunately. He might, because we ran out of mana. I'm just going to combat roll through that attack, unfortunately missing that backstab, but finding a nice 120 gold pile in that chest. Woo, wow, that got really lucky. I was going to say, we need to be careful with moving through that particular area because there was an arrow trap just above our enemy. Getting used to looking for traps in Axis Mundy, I mean, let's just be honest. Let's call it what it is. It's a skill. Knowing what you can and cannot traverse through can be quite a big step in learning this area. But of course, I know a thing or two about a thing or two. We might be okay. We might do it. We have a secret area here. Let's see if there's anything cool in store. So, looks like a relic room. And I only have 1% resolve to really mess around with. So we're going to leave these here. Hopefully the next room has a little bit more to offer. If you missed our last video when we were initially exploring this place, I discovered that they actually cut Axis Mundy. Ooh, that's not good. Into halves. It used to just be one gigantic zone. Now it's 2 gigantic zones with a safe area in the middle. Which, I mean, is kind of okay. I don't hate that change. Gives us a little bit more, it feels like I'm actually accomplishing a little bit more as we're moving into these chests. I thought it was very daunting, especially the first time here, when I was trying to make any sort of progress whatsoever, and I just saw a massive area of the map. Oh, how am I supposed to get to the other side here? Dash combat roll? Dash combat. Oh, that's looking good. That's looking good. I don't think I could have done that on most other classes. That was literally the Duelist, shining bright like a diamond. You love to see it. We're gonna have to do a damage kickoff of the spikes, but we do make our way to the chest up here. 175 HP to go as we're moving in. Oh no, I was just say we're making it look pretty good too as I accidentally fall off the side. That eye could have been a little bit of a problem. We do have another secret area here. This one is likely to... I can't get up top. How are you supposed to do that without double jump? Man, I would love to have the double jump rune if anyone ever wants to give that to me. We do find some more lore. We have finished dredging the lake, and nearly all the bodies have been removed. As per the estuary's orders, the bodies are being stored in the gatehouse by the entrance of the Krogluian Plateau, and they will remain there for processing. Estuary Nama is in charge of the burials, but things are moving too slowly. She demands each body be painstakingly prepared so it can properly fertilize the earth. But the bodies keep mounting, and I fear soon we will run out of space. My gut tells me something's off, and it's not just the rot. Something is indeed off. Something is indeed. This half of the level is actually going by pretty quickly. We have one more chest up ahead that we can grab. It's protected by an explosive elite. There's also a arrow trap on the way in. This guy should be no problem. I hate these jumping fish. They usually get me. Ooh, we have a really nice grouping here. We're gonna combat roll away. We made it through. We have to trigger this trap before we can go back up. Here we go. He's gonna explode one more time. Ah, big hit. But we had good damage in the corner. Nicely done. 119 HP remaining, and it's not done yet. But the clear of the first half is looking pretty good. Let's get to this middle point. I'm trying not to overcommit with my movements here. Trying to give each enemy, like, respect their space a little bit. We are, you know, the first area and the second area do have a pretty substantial difficulty increase, but we're navigating it pretty well so far. The middle point, of course, is where the pizza girl is. If you're wondering how to unlock the ability to go to teleporters, we found that in the last video. Now, I'm not sure how hard the second half is here. Like I said, last time we really went through here, it was all just one piece. So I'm not sure if they kind of front load the difficulty or spread it out a little bit. I didn't mean to do that. That kind of sucks. We might be able to dash roll. Oh no, I think I messed up getting that chest, unfortunately, and I don't think I'm going to be able to get back down there. So that is literally one chest that we cannot open. We have more of these fish enemies. I'm hoping that he fell into the water, but I don't think I'm that lucky. Oh my god, starting to get swarmed here. We do have a silver chest on the left. I'm going to try to grab it before things escalate too much. And we have a scholar trinket inside of this chest. That's very good. Oh, okay. I need to get over here. Oh no, I can't put that eye to sleep. Holy crap. Okay, let's get this fish out of here. This fish is literally taking me on a chase. Okay, he's dead. Now we can deal with these eyes. Ugh! Okay. Okay, that could have gone a little better. But we're doing all right. There is a secret up ahead. We're very, very close to it. I'm going to try my darndest to see what that secret is. As long as I don't jump, that trap will never trigger. Same thing here. We don't want to jump. Okay. 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 The secret room. Can I get some health? Does any of that exist? The magic 8-ball. Instead of my lightning? No way, dude. No way. To be fair, I haven't been using the lightning enough. And that is actually a good... Oh! Oh, that is a good reminder to start dishing out some magic damage. In general, our magic damage is pretty low. We haven't spent too much time on the right side of the tree. Be ready for the... Oh, nice shot, little guy. Nice shot, little guy. He is going to take us down. Our duelist cleared the original castle, made its way into Axis Mundy, found some new pieces of gear along the way, unlocked a teleporter for permanent access to the second zone, which we're going to start to utilize in the next level. They may have died too soon, but they paved the way for the next line to have an even easier time. I don't think we're going to be unlocking a new class this video. I think we're going to spend our money on some armor upgrades, some encumbrance capacity upgrades as well. Just being able to walk around in heavier armor is probably a good thing. So, scholar chest, what do we need? We need 5 more pounds, 10 more pounds. Something. More weight is what we need. So let's go over here. We'll buy this. This is 1,700. That's going to be the majority of our gold. We're down to 382 right now, but luckily for us, the scholar chest has already been purchased. Wait, that didn't increase. What did I just buy? Guaranteed to increases encumbrance limits by 1%. Oh. So I need level 36 to really get this one for some big encumbrance gains. We're going to get 10 weight per level up here. However, we're only level 32 right now. Kind of regret my purchase. Kind of wish I would have bought something else. I mean, this is good, but it'll be better later. Let's throw a point into dexterity. That'll leave us with 43 gold. And unfortunately, I'm not able to equip that new piece of gear just yet. That's going to do it for today's video, guys. Thank you for watching. I do sincerely hope you enjoyed the episode. Duelist is such a good class. And we've got pretty far on him. Definitely the farthest we've pushed into that zone so far. The Ranger's going to demolish it, though. It's not even going to be a competition. I'll see you guys again soon with another episode of Rogue Legacy 2. And don't forget, if you watch this right when the video went up, I'm still probably live over on Twitch, and I would love it if you would come say hi. If you missed me, that's okay, too. I'm probably asleep.